stop scrolling.
Hey, this delayed as a bitch. Okay.
Bruh.
What's up? What's up, yo? It's Rule Life That's the coolest dude in the wheelchair. I got my co-host.
Hey man, Mike Hill 57, always opinionated, never intimidated. Man, your
Okay, all right.
tagline
All
cool.
right.
Your tagline better than mine. I got the coolest dude in the wheelchair sounds so much better than the shit I be saying. I gotta come up with something better.
Nah, your shit all serious and all.
Yeah, your shit just smooth and cool and shit. Cool and doing the wheelchair. Like damn, I should have came up with that. That shit fly, man. Hey, you need a shirt with that shit, man. Cool and doing in the wheelchair shirt, man. Cause niggas are
Yeah,
cop
we,
that.
we getting some things together, man. I'm getting the handicap. We gonna work on the handicap and chill merch.
Yeah,
We gonna work on the slogan merch.
yeah. We working on it. We working on it. What up with
Now,
your room?
what are your slogans? One of your slogans. One of your slogans go hard. Though. So, never let fear be your disability.
Yeah, don't let fear be your disability, man. It's coming soon, man. It should have been, but it's coming soon. I'm gonna have the shirts online. I'm gonna make sure I send you one, dog. I'm telling let them know in VA, man.
Speaking online, after the show, I gotta holler at you about some business, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, welcome to the podcast. I know you missed us because we missed y'all. I guess sometimes. Uh, Today I got my homie Michael 57. He used to be at the Steve Airman back in the his past
Hey,
because bro
hey, look, man.
he
Look,
look like
hey,
he got the airplane goggles on.
it's the glasses. Is it the glasses? It's the glasses or the hair.
Yeah, yeah, they look like airplane goggles. Hey, look. When you look up on Google like the
Oh,
goggles and the
I actually looked up. I know what you're talking about, man. I seen them shits before, man.
but how your week been doing, man? How's everything, man?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What's up? How's everything doing?
Oh man, everything good with me, man. What's up with you? You got any crazy stories for the people? I know your
Yeah,
life. You got an exciting life, man.
yeah, but we gotta kind of walk into the story though. Like I can't just throw it like you know what I'm saying. Like
You can't just
anyway,
hit them with.
we might have a special guest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because last week or the week before last, I had put up a post on my Facebook because I'm active on Facebook now. Thanks to my 57. I'm active on Facebook now. Yeah, and I said on my post that I believe in marriage. Hence why this show is called Baby Let's Get Married. I just want to get married. Hey. Okay. So I believe in marriage. Okay. And I don't know how my Kel 57 feels about marriage, but we're gonna get to that.
yeah.
Our ghost our our ghost, that's crazy. Our guest, he I don't think believes in marriage. So I'm gonna let Michael 57 say what he feels about marriage while I try to get a guest on the show. Go ahead, Michael.
Okay, so my stance on marriage, I'm 50-50. I'm in a gray area. I feel like it's cool if you find the right person, but it's not necessarily necessary. That's how. So I'm not against marriage. If I find the right woman, she amazing, I get married. But do I think like if I die without getting married, I'll be fine. Cause I can still have a like lasting relationship. I don't know, man. The divorce rate high, relationships already hard. Sometimes marriage put a little extra pressure on a relationship. Like people will be together for 10 years, they get married and they get divorced in 2 years. I'm like, I don't know. Do you? Yeah, okay, you rule life. Say you with a woman, right? Once once you get married to her, right? Say y'all together for 5 years already. Once y'all get married, do you expect different things from her now because y'all married?
Um, no, I mean, all right. First of all, 5 years is crazy. I'm not about to be with somebody for 5 years and not even think about marriage. People be in a relationship for like 5 to 8 years and don't even think about marriage. I don't understand that part. Do I expect her to be different? Um, nah. I don't know. That was a
You
good
know.
question. I
So maybe,
huh?
so so maybe you you may expect different things from her once y'all walk down the aisle.
Yeah. I don't even know if me walking down the aisle, gang. Like that's hard itself.
You gotta do that if you get married, though. Walk
I'm gonna
down the
keep it.
aisle, roll down the aisle, same thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. This time I'm gonna do the jump, right? This time I'm gonna do the jump. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm old, bro. I'm 39, bro. Who we trying to look cute for, bro? Um, I'm gonna
Huh?
call you, tell you, hey, real shit. I'm gonna call you, say, Michael, I'm about to get married. Hey, I'm about to get you this ticket. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get married soon. Come on out here. We going to the courthouse or we going to elope. I ain't got time to be trying to put
Oh,
all this money in a wedding.
I feel you. So you gonna hit the courthouse.
Maybe. Or yeah, something simple. You feel me?
Yeah, that's cool, man. Some real intimate set. A couple. When my brother got married, it was just me. It was him, the bride, me, my other brother, and my niece and his wife got a daughter and her mom. That was it. That was it. It really wasn't no wedding. It was just us, and that was all. And they had, I mean, he got married by somebody to officiate the wedding, and he had a photographer take some pictures, and yeah, that was it.
I ain't gonna lie. I found out a couple months ago, like a month ago. I can
Yeah,
get married online, bro. Like you can like I mean you talking?
you can get married online like this right here. Like you can meet a
Yeah, like
girl.
I mean
Like, man,
yeah,
I
like
y'all.
I mean you talking, right?
Yeah,
So how me and you talking? Like I get the girl, right? We we in the same spot at least. I mean, or she right there. But the the preacher or whatever,
yeah.
he it's like a StreamYard shit or like a Zoom joint. And we can do it like that. They send the marriage license in the mail.
Okay, then you just sign it and send it back. Or
I think you can already sign it online. You feel me? Because
okay, DocuSign. Like so, just sign it online using something like DocuSign. And that's what's up. Would you do that? Like if your woman
I'm
was
not
in a state?
yeah, but I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not really into big. I'm a low key type of dude. I know people can't tell just by my projects
Yeah,
and just because of like what we do on the podcast, but I'm a low key type. I'm a low key keep it cool type of person for real. As long as I got my money and we accomplish the goal, I don't care how we do it. I think the wedding is more for the woman, anyways.
yeah. Usually it is. A funny thing, you know, Earthquake the comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Earthquake dude. Yeah, he just got married, and he said something I never heard a guy say. He said the wedding day was my day too, and I think he said he spent a quarter million, and he said it's my day too, and he had a good time, and everything went just as it was supposed to go. I never heard a guy say, "Yeah, the wedding day is my day," but he did. So, I mean, for me personally, if I did get married, only thing I would care about is I would care about the food, like what type of food we have, And the cake, I would like to go cake tasting. I used to love cake when I was younger. I still like it, but not like I used to. I don't eat it like I used to, but I do want to go like cake tasting for my wedding and make sure the food is good and everything else. Man, the woman can just like do whatever she want to do. I don't really care about the decorations and well, maybe the color, like the color of my suit. I Cause I care about how I dress, so I probably wanted some say so in the color, but other than that, she can have the rest. I don't care about the
But
bouquet.
like, see, like I say to myself, anyways, I will holler at the homies from DC. Like I will holler at you. I will holler at my sister. You know what I'm saying? I will holler at some of the other homies in DC. Shindig or whatever. You know what I mean? For like the wedding or whatever. And that's good enough for me. I don't need a whole bunch of people around me. I don't like a lot of people around me anyway.
Man, I ain't even got a lot of friends like that. You know how people be like having 8 groomsmen? Bro, I don't know 8 groomsmen that I would have. I got, I got a couple female friends. My female friends talking about they gonna be the best man in my wedding. I'm like, bro, I, I don't know about that. Uh, so
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's
yeah,
weird.
I ain't even
But
got no.
unless she's a lesbian, if she's a lesbian, that's cool.
Nah, she ain't no lesbian. She just like, hey, we best friends. We've been friends since for years. I'm gonna be your best man. I'm like, bro, but I don't really got no. Me and my brothers don't really rock like that. So I don't know. That I ain't really got no male to hire no 10 groomsmen. So I might not even do the groomsmen shit if I get married.
Yeah. My homie George P. Brooks, he'll be up in a second. Hey, so my two best men will be you and my brother Moses. Shout out to Moses Barrymore.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You older? You got an older brother?
No, I'm the older. Well compared to you're older than me, so you're my brother. You're older than me,
Yeah, yeah.
and then my brother my brother Moses, he's 34.
34. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, that's all you need, man. Two people should. Yeah, man. You get married, I'm pulling up, man. I ain't never been to VA either.
If you get married, I'm doing this. But I
I'm,
think for you to like, cause you live in Minnesota, so like
yeah,
if you get married, you gotta go to a neutral round.
I gotta go to a neutral ground.
Yeah,
Man,
like cause Minnesota from Virginia is like bad for.
it's like what? Nah, man. You get
It's
on the
like
plane.
real far.
Nah, you can get on the plane. I'm like, you get married. I'ma just hop on the plane, dog. I'm gonna get the wheelchair service. Have them push me through the airport. Yeah, I'm gonna get there for sure. I'm hopping on that plane. I'm pulling up, man. I'm gonna come to VA, bro. The
All right, so
hometown,
when
the Clips.
nah, they from I think they from Norfolk or they from Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I think it's from, but it's still your state. Y'all still gotta
Yeah, that's a
represent
fact. Hell,
your
it's a lot of like,
a lot of
so like it's
states.
a lot of in-state rivalry around.
It's like what?
It's a lot of in-state rivalry around. Like I'm from 804, so and they from 757. A lot of times,
Oh, y'all don't rock with each other.
no, because the 757 that's more towards like the water. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a different terrain up there. That's up there towards the beach and all that.
Oh, it's like a whole different world.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
Ladies
you
and
think?
gentlemen, we got our guest. Say it again, gang.
Nah, go ahead, go ahead.
Now say what about to say.
All I'm gonna say, You like living? Would you ever live in the city, or you prefer to live in the county?
Well, where I'm from, the city is it's kind of dangerous.
Oh, yeah, that's it. He
Oh,
was
my
on
shit
it.
fucking up.
There you go. Yeah, he was on it. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
no, that's my bad. It's the lag in this. That's what that is.
Yeah, I see him. He on the screen.
You do? Oh,
Yeah,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, oh no, oh yes, he is. It's the lag. Sorry. All
Yeah, yeah, he on there.
right, cool. Hold on, let me get off this shit. Damn. Yo, my shit crazy right now. George,
Man, nothing much. How y'all doing?
Oh, I'm good. How you
I'm all
doing, man?
right.
Hmm.
Man, I'm blessed. Can y'all hear me okay and everything?
Yeah, yeah, you good.
Okay. Okay, good. Because I've been having some Wi-Fi issues. I finally got them resolved, so this is good timing. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah, what y'all talking about this evening?
All right, so look, a couple weeks ago, I put up that post about I believe in marriage, right?
Right, right,
And you said I used to,
right,
and I wanna holler at y'all fellas, because my brother here, Michael, he's 50-50 on it. He believes in marriage. He says if I don't have to get married, I'm cool. All right.
right.
I believe in marriage. I went to marriage. You said you used to like marriage. You used to believe in it. Why don't you believe in it anymore?
All right, to clarify. The institution of marriage is a sacred thing to me. Okay.
Okay.
I don't believe in marriage for George. Okay. If anybody else wants to get married, that's fine. But here's how I've come to that conclusion for me. Growing up, I always wanted to be a family man, which I did, which I accomplished. But I was married for 16 years, got divorced. I was then in a subsequent relationship for 4 or 5 years where I was engaged and played the step simp role, which I don't recommend, and I'll never do it again. And it's just that, anybody that knows my story know I had about a 15-year thing with addiction and mental illness and poor health. Well, over the past 3 years, I've been through homelessness, all this stuff, have kept my nonprofit going. And over the past couple years, I've dated. I've dated several women. And it's just like at this point, I'm looking at myself. I got two sons that are 20 and 15, and it's just in what I feel like God purpose, a woman don't fit. Every woman I tried to date, none of them met that need that I had in terms. See, here's the thing. Here's what a lot of men mess up. I tell my sons this. When you get with a woman, if love is the first thing on your list, you a fool. Love
Mm,
may be third or fourth on the list. It should be respect, loyalty, then love. Maybe some before that. But love is an emotion. Love is like water. It undulates, it moves, it comes and goes. Yeah, you can love somebody 5 years in as you do 10 years in. So if you build your relationship on love, to me as a man, that's a fallacy because women's emotions change. What I'd rather have my relationship based on with every woman I meet is respect, first of all. Because without respect, you don't have love and loyalty. Okay. And to me, also, this is more important to me than love. I need a woman that can engage me mentally, intellectually. I like to talk. If you've been looking at the stuff I'm writing, y'all see the level I'm on. That's what I want. And I've been looking for it and found it with my political view. Don't think I'm gonna find a black woman. And it's just like if I think about it and all the energy that it goes into building a relationship, and let alone a marriage, and I've been through that, it's just not for me. I've been passionate about my nonprofit for 7.5 years. I got several, I've been on disability since for a long time. I have several health issues, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to be the right thing for me. So, for me personally, George P. Brooks, marriage does not make sense for me. So, all I'm doing is just saying how I feel, giving my point of view. And if a brother can wants to talk to me and engage me and find out why, I will tell him why. It just It's not marriage that I have a problem with. Well, men don't fear marriage. Men, we really don't fear commitment because we raised to commit. Am I right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Are we not taught as men to be providers? So we have that ingrained in us. But the thing is, it has to be a woman worth doing it for. See, women always talk about, well, men aren't this, men aren't that, because boo boo, you might not be the one for him. A man is gonna give for a woman that he feels worthy, and it's just the way that a lot of women are built these days. It's just I just ain't feeling it. I'm not even feeling a relationship, let alone a marriage. So I think a lot of men are choosing themselves right now. I think a lot of men, I'm 47. A lot of men my age have already been through a divorce. Kids are grown, and we looking at the when you hit about 45, you start thinking about your mortality. You start thinking about yourself and your ambition and things you want to accomplish. And for many of us, just in the conversations I had in my advocacy work and talking to my brothers like y'all, marriage don't.
Yeah, man. I kind of agree with the. I never thought of it like putting love third, but respect to me is very important,
Right,
and loyalty is because sometimes because I'm very outspoken, so I be like, man, you ain't gotta like me, just respect me. You probably not gonna like me because I'm outspoken. I'm not the type to turn a blind eye when I see something wrong, like most people. Most
right,
people
right,
turn a blind eye. They don't speak up. They ain't gonna tell you what's on their mind. They real passive. So I don't care if it's a family member, friend. I just don't tolerate that across the board. So
right.
respect me first, and in a friendship or a relationship, man, you got to be loyal. You can't be with no disloyal person. So like,
Mhm.
I feel like if you don't respect me and you disloyal, you don't love me no way.
That's true. And I've been, I've dated a couple women. I have not been intimate with them, but I have dated women over the past couple years. And just, it's like within about 3 to 6 months in, it's like, you know what I want to do and what my purpose is, you won't fit. None personal against them. Not saying they
Yeah.
bad women, but for me, it just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I think that when you start talking to a person for like 1 or 2 months, you start seeing the real side of them. When you first meet a woman or a woman meets a man, it's all cool at first. Like, yo, we hanging out, we watching Netflix, we going on dates. Now it's like, all right, we talk about taking this serious. So when you
Hmm.
start taking things serious, you start realizing, hey, you know what? You gotta get on my nerves a lot. Like, I
Right,
don't know. I'm
right,
not sure. It's like you. I know your kids are just bad that are coming over your house every day. Like how like when you go home, you be like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But when you start
right,
living with it, like you start living with it, you're like, you know what? You really don't be disciplining your kids like that. So
right.
it's like I don't know if I can deal with that bullshit.
Yeah, I talk to women with kids too. And I heard you say you will never do the stepfather role again. So can you
Nope.
talk a little bit more about that?
Have I talked to who?
Can you
Oh
talk
yeah,
a little bit more
I
about that?
did. I ate off another man's plate. I was dumb, thought I was in love, whatever that meant to me at the time. And
We all
I relocated with my then fiance and her 3 teenage kids, and I raised them. Of course, the daddy didn't do nothing. I was at every high school graduation. He wasn't. I was the one going to the doctor. He wasn't. And it's just like at the end of the day, you just a dude that's messing with his mom. You not messing with their mom. You not really figured in. You fit in as long as you give them what they want. But when things get real, all those go away. So why invest myself emotionally in something that's not gonna benefit me anyway? I'm
So
just
did
not
they
I'm just not willing to do that again.
did they hit you with the man? You not my dad. You know when they get
Never.
mad.
They never hit me with I'm tell you what happens. They never hit me with respect. If I called them right now, they'd be like, hey, what's going on? But I chose with the way the things ended with that fiance to cut her off totally, cut her kids off totally. That's 5 years, but I had to cut them off. I'm stoic. I ain't. I got to a point I don't mind cutting people off. It's easy for me now. I cut them off to
I'm
protect
the
my
same
peace and my
way.
mental health.
So
I
in your situation, the kids themselves didn't do nothing. You cut them off because you cut the woman off.
You had to cut everything off. don't I wasn't gonna do that to myself. Just too much emotional residue. I had to think about. See, all my life I thought about other people. Just in the past, really this year, I really started focusing on myself. And it's like, nah, I don't need that. I don't want to deal with the kids calling me, and I'm good. I'm good. I wish you well, and I wish you no harm. May you be blessed and forever fortunate. But I got to cut off. No phone call. I didn't change my number. No, I didn't move. I done done all this stuff. Because I hadn't talked to my blood family in 7 years, 7.5 years. I cut them off. And here's the
Yeah.
thing: a man, especially if he talking about getting married, better be starting studying stoicism and be ready to have that emotional detachment. Otherwise, that divorce, that separation, that all of us had, that one thing will eat you alive. Eat you
Yeah.
alive. And
We do.
and and it's cool. And like I believe in marriage. I mean I did it. I mean, I talked to my ex-wife and we had an ugly divorce, but that's my friend now. But
Oh,
even now she's saying she'll never get married again.
so
It's just
is she the one with the stepkids or
no, no,
that's
no. That after I got divorced, I got into a relationship for about 4 or 5 years after my divorce. I'm talking
okay?
about my ex-wife that I was married to for 16 years. We have a 15-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? So, even she's saying it. So I think people not necessarily shunning marriage. I just people, it's like when somebody puts someone on a plate you don't want, they saying, I eat around it. I'm all right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
still get full.
yeah.
Yo, you know what? Hold on, yo, my bad, Michael. It's funny you said that, bro, because like I was in a relationship for 3 years, right?
Hmm.
And when you're in a like a relationship that's not good for you mentally, bro, you feel like you just did a jail bid, dog. It's like damn, like bro, like that relationship tore me up like mentally for the fact of it's like I had to like kind of isolate myself from people so I can figure out why am I so freaking angry? Why do I put up with a lot of this BS? So when I isolated myself for like a year, you know what I'm saying, just working on myself,
Hmm.
I it's like I realized, damn, I really don't need nobody for real. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
And see, and
I'm
see, and see, and see, here's the thing. Like 3 years ago, February of 2023, I was homeless on the street, had heart attacks, because of stuff she did. And it's just like, I'm out here by myself. I done had a heart attack. Now, this day after I had a heart attack, double pneumonia, and COVID, I was out in Dallas in 5-degree weather for days.
Mm,
Days, because I realized I gave myself so much of myself to these women. And to being a family man, I left nothing for myself because at the end of the day, at that moment, I realized all I had was me and God.
right.
I don't need a woman. Now, if the one right woman have to meet me and approach me, because I'm not approaching no women, I'm just not doing that, then that's cool. That's one thing. But as far as me seeking that and being like, I want to be married, I've been there, done that. Now I would defend the institution of marriage. I would
Right.
not never speak against it, but for me, with what I've been through, it does not make sense. Financially, it doesn't make sense. Emotionally, it doesn't make sense. Socially, it's to be accepted. But for me, I just don't want to do it.
Now I want to go back to something you said about the being a step parent. I've been in that situation. I ain't never been married, but I dated girls with kids, and some of them like when I met the girl, the kid might have been one or two, and
Hmm.
they like 15, 16, 17 now. So
Right.
I'm not talking to the
there
girl
go a
no
child.
more. We're not even friends, but I do still send the kids I send them a little money on their birthday stuff because I rock with kids. But if the say we break up, I would say I was with her for some years and we break up. If they don't make it hard or drama, I still be in the kid's life. But if
Good.
if if the mom make it hard, because let me tell you what reason why I be kind of against it. Not I be kind of iffy because what usually happens, even if it ain't drama when you break up, once she get a new man, the new man like who is you? You're not the father, so you just a
Mhm.
dude coming around.
And you see
So
how messy that is for you. You see how
yeah,
messy they can be. That's why you cut them off. You don't have to deal with none of that, bro, because that will drain you.
that is because like it was times where like, damn, I really got attached to these kids, but since I ain't the father and she got a new man, she kind of had to move a certain way. You know
You
what I mean?
just a dude that's there for the moment.
Yeah,
And the kids after a while, they just gonna know, hey, for this year it was Ronnie. Next year it was Dave. Then that's what you end up being. You just end up being kind of on a carousel of rotating men with a lot of these women, and a lot of them, they not really concerned about you. They concerned about what money you can give and how you can be a father to their kids. That's what they looking for. Because once the kid's grown, you gone. So I
That's
just I
that's
just feel
true.
like that's not even worth this. I've learned to value myself to the point where anything that's any kind of emotional trash, I jettison it. And I swear it's made such a difference in my life just in the past 2 months. I've grown a lot professionally, personally, because I finally got in my head that, George, you don't need nobody. You don't need a one. Everything you got is in you. And I think sometimes we men, we waste so much time trying to do for others and do external things. We forget to develop ourselves because women are told to go heal. We aren't. We
yeah,
told to pick it up and keep moving. Relationship, like I'm doing a course for men going through divorce and transitioning in fatherhood. I'm designing right now, and a big part of the course, the main part is dealing with the separation, dealing with the pain, dealing with the heartache, because that gets ignored because nobody listens to us.
yeah,
Nobody does. Not when them situations happen. So,
yeah,
like I said, we have to really put some thought into what works for us as individuals, and understand that we are not a monolith. It's not meant for all men. All men don't want to get married. All women don't want to get married. So you got to be equally yoked. And the term equally yoked typically applies to biblical areas. But however, to me, the term equally yoked means socially, physically, in all those ways, and it's just hard to
yeah.
sync up with women nowadays.
Yeah, either something you said about you stop talking to your certain family members for years. I just recently had to do that because sometimes, man, family be like, you know, so a family member will do something toxic, then the rest of the family be like, but y'all family, y'all gotta work it out. Nah, man, forget that. If you
Blood don't mean all blood relation means is that you share genetic material. It's no sense of family around that because like I said, I got blood. I got three sisters I hadn't talked to in 7.5 years, and it's like I'm okay with that. It's like I realized that I had to put myself first, in the toxicity and all the trauma, and them being unhealed was just gonna suck the life out of me. I don't know where they live in the country. I don't have any phone numbers. I hadn't talked to them in 7.5 years, and I'm cool.
yeah, man, man, I know where the family members on talk to. I know where they at, but yeah, I just if I gotta see them, then cool. But if I don't got to, I just leave it alone, man. It's toxic, and they've been toxic
Yeah,
for
yeah.
years. So
Yeah,
it's like they always been that way. But people are, oh, your family, them your brothers. Yeah, but they not right. They not
they
good
not
people.
no. And the thing is, the last girl I dated, woo, she had a lot of family stuff. And it's like
Yeah,
3 months in, she was telling me every day I got into it with so and so and this and that, and she be crying. It's like, I don't want no part of it.
Yeah, I don't want that's toxic to me. That's
yeah,
like
Yeah, it's like I don't. We dated. In her mind, we dated 6 months. I was doing 3 months in because of some stuff she said. That's a
yeah,
whole other subject. But you have to look at when I don't want to take on the emotional debt of someone else and
yeah,
carry that weight. I just can't afford it. I got two sons that are my heart. I want to be available for them. I want to be available for those that really care about me. And I don't
yeah.
know. It's
I'm glad you said that, right? Because this is what people don't understand. Spiritually, if you if you take on other people's problems and other people's traumas, that affects you spiritually too. Like that's another situation that comes upon you. So you got to be careful who you cool with, who you help, who you lay down with. I know that's crazy, but it's just that type of stuff you gotta watch because you don't know. You sit up here trying to help everybody, and they keep calling you. Hey, I know I asked you yesterday to do this for me, but you think you can do it for me again today? It's like, bro, you just like
yeah,
now it just seems like every time you hit me is you want me to do something for you. I can't do that. I block
right.
people. I block people so quick now, bro. Like it
Yeah, you
takes
have
less than
to.
5 seconds.
Man, when I tell you what, this how it prepared me for what I'm doing career wise right now, and being able to have that sense of detachment from people. With everything going on politically right now, I had to cut off about 300 people. Folks that didn't agree with me, folks, and that's fine. I
Yeah,
gained about 600 more. So sometimes you got to walk away from things to find out what you really want. Because one thing that I am grateful for is that now, if the right woman were to approach me, I have a clarity of thought and discernment as far as what I'm looking for.
right. But you said you're not approaching no women. You done
I
with
ain't
that.
doing all. Nah,
So
I'm done.
so they have to. But the typically the man's supposed to approach the woman. So how you deal with that? You just cool.
Supposed to why?
Well, that's just society rules, man. I
And
Yeah,
where
you
they
can't lie.
and where that antiquated thinking get. See, that's how we got in this mess. We got old notions of thinking. See, here's the thing: if women were still like that, if women had not killed chivalry, men would be approaching women with roses, opening doors all the time. But here's you can't. These women complain. Let me say this: some women
yeah, because they go.
complain about men aren't this, men aren't that. But you got if you dropping it off to every dude you meet, that doesn't make you special. If I look at your social media, you got your butt hanging out and your cleavage all out. That immediately disqualifies you in my mind, in George's mind, as being anything serious or wife. So that's why I'm like, I'm not approaching these women because a lot of them not showing anything other than superficiality and pettiness because of social media. So you have to go through so much and dig through so much to get to the real person. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of time. And my heart, God keeps breathing life in me to help people with mental illness, especially my people. That's
Yeah,
what I focus on.
yeah, man. I actually had a woman that was like, she told me she the prize because she got a vagina. Like she actually told me that.
Yeah, and the women need to get off you the prize stuff. Really, the men are the prize because it's more y'all than it is. Y'all the one out here, you know, I'm looking for this. I'm this. I'm a single mother. I'm having it so hard. But these modern women and the way they approach us and the way they look at all of us and just the things they say, it I'm telling you, any man that's looking for a serious wife is having a hard time these days. And yes, you do have a lot of people that are happy, but for somebody that, and for me, it just doesn't make sense. It just does not. And I've got a 20-year-old son who said he's never getting married. He been saying this all. He's like, and I'm like, son, why you saying that? You 12. He's like, Dad, I see what you've been through.
Yeah, man. It's tough, man, when you go. It's like, man, in a perfect world, you want to find a perfect woman, but in real life, it's like, man, is she gonna compromise?
Yeah.
I done had a problem with like a lot of women. I ain't gonna say some women. They used
But
to
you say a
like
lot of women,
they
bro, because a
being
lot of these ain't some, it's a lot.
yeah they used to being catered to. So it's kind of you as the man got to be the one to sacrifice to make her happy. That's why they got the saying happy wife, happy life. It ain't no saying happy husband, happy nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So that they got that saying for a reason. Now I like to say happy spouse, happy house, but that ain't as popular as happy wife, happy life. I know somebody that was married and I hadn't seen them in a minute. You know how, man,
mhm.
they get married. That you ain't gonna see them no more. That's not. I don't want to get married and not the friends I hang out with and the family I do hang out with. I can't see them no more. I guess you gonna see them a little less, but like none of only once a year. It's crazy. We hanging out, and then he like, I gotta get home. Happy wife, happy life. I'm like, that's a crazy life to live to me, but.
Right. It is. It's not rewarding. It's not rewarding. It's not fulfilling. It's not sustaining, especially when women nowadays are so quick to leave because they ain't happy. You've been sat up here and invested all these years, all this energy, sweat, gave everything for a relationship, and all of a sudden, the woman said, "Oh, I'm not happy," or "My friends do this," and it's like you gone, and
Yeah,
everything you've ever done is devalued because that's what you're supposed to do.
So, so this is where I think this is where people are gonna disagree. Um, I feel like marriage, people are getting married for the wrong reasons, right? So
Right.
like if you really understand this, like when you marry somebody, it's not necessarily for you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
you're not like it's gonna be times where you're not gonna be happy. Like yo, like sometimes I'm like yo, I don't feel like doing this podcast, but hey, I gotta do it because you know what I'm saying. It's you're not gonna be happy. So like I look at it like if you're basing everything just for being happy, what's gonna happen when we go through that real tough phase? Because everybody go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like
And you're not
so,
responsible for somebody else's happiness. I'm sorry, people. People got that wrong. You're not making me happy. It's not my job to make you happy. It's like self-esteem. It's self-esteem. That's on you. You're responsible for your own happiness. Even if you married.
right.
Yes, that person took a vow to take care of you, be better or worse. And you know that's a joke nowadays with people
Oh
better or
yeah,
worse.
they ain't sticking out better or worse.
No. Now
Most,
you lose a job, she out the door. You go through a hard time, she out the door. And see, my thing is, I've been on a constant journey of building, of becoming. And women, they don't want to do that. They want everything already made for them. And that's not what it is.
it's rare when she with you from the ground up. That's rare. Cause when they come after you got everything, you don't know if it's genuine at that point.
Right, exactly. And see, at that point, I got a financial plan. I plan on being set in 3 years. When I'm 50, I'm done if I want to be. And it's
Yeah.
like at that point, I'm really gonna be like, what I need you for?
Yeah, you really once you hit that real money, it's like, of course you gonna like me now. Eh,
Mhm.
That, so yeah, it's kind of tough, man. Like I said, that's why like if I find the right woman, but it's just like I done been with women and it's like whatever. I was the one doing everything. Like my last relationship, I was doing everything. I'm like, she don't even got a stimulating conversation, and then
That's what. Oh, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. But
I'm
I'm gonna say this to the women that's listening. Don't
Talk so
underestimate how much your brain can attract a man to you.
right,
If you
right,
can't hold conversation and if you can't talk about nothing other than your sew in and what your friends doing, I ain't gonna lie. I want to talk about stoicism. I want to talk about societal trends throughout history.
yeah,
If you can't at least engage on that level, I don't matter what you look like. I don't care how many BBLs you got. I don't care what you got going. I'm not interested, and that's the problem that I'm coming into now. Is that a lot of the
I don't
women
mean
I'm
to cut you
meeting,
off.
huh?
I don't mean to cut you off, but I gotta say this too, bro.
Mhm.
Like me personally, because I've been in a wheelchair. My brother, he got cerebral palsy just like me. I'm not impressed by a lot of these females. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not impressed. A lot of females they try not to talk to me because oh I'm in a wheelchair and they feel like they gotta help me and this that and third. Bro, if people I be trying to tell people if females really understood, bro, I'm not impressed by a lot of these females. All these females post stuff on Facebook and I'll be looking at this shit like, oh you toxic. Or they put pictures on their main profile and then go live and it's like damn you don't even look like the same person. So like so it's like I'm not impressed by this.
Let me tell you.
that happened to me. Cause I be on the girl page like, man, she bad, boy. Then she went live. I'm like, damn.
I tell you
Yeah,
about what happened to me. I tell you about what happened to me last night that really got me kind of thinking about it today. I've been posting a lot of political stuff. I'm getting into constant things politically, so I've been posting my viewpoints as a black conservative. So I posted on this one site about how I felt like I joined certain organizations. I feel like they good, and the hatred I got from black women is like, why the hell would I ever marry one of y'all if this the energy y'all bringing?
oh yeah. If you're like,
Right.
I ain't a Republican, but yeah, if you're a Republican and you black, it's
Yeah,
gonna be a little hard.
I
It's
ain't got
gonna be
time
a
for all
little
that.
hard. It's
And
gonna
then
be a
what?
little hard on you, man. But it's becoming more black conservative, but
But here's the problem. It's not the conservatism that's the problem. That's not what really turned me off. What turned me off is this. I was willing to engage and discuss. I had facts, figures, things. I'm like, let's debate. And all they had was Uncle Tom. I'm like, y'all, you women now, a lot of you women nowadays can't even form an argument and use logic. Y'all so emotional. That's not, no, I'm not doing it, man. No,
yeah,
I'm not dealing with it.
you gotta be able to like. discuss your point. But like a lot of people, if y'all pay attention, a lot of people they'll know somebody for 10 years, say, but they don't really know them because they just having surface conversation. The whole time they've been knowing each other, they don't really know each other.
Mhm.
That's a lot of people, man. Because I realize like a lot of people don't ask questions. So if they say something, you just take it as what it is.
Right.
I I'm a person since I've been a little kid. Always ask questions. Always been inquisitive. Always talk back, as they say, because I'm gonna let my opinion be known. So once you get to, I had a woman that told me, he told me once you find out who I am, you probably. She said once you find out who I really am, you probably wouldn't like me. And and she was right. But she said that, and then another thing she said, and I quote, she said, "I wouldn't date myself." So I'm thinking to myself, if you wouldn't date yourself, why I want to date you?
Right, and that means that, and she that means she need to be working on herself and not worried about a relationship. Most people nowadays need to be in therapy, whether you think you need it or not, because you're
Yeah,
not equipped to handle the tenets and the pressures of a relationship. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? I mean, just me. If I get up at 3 a.m. and I decide I want to go to the vape store and get some kratom or get a pre roll, I can do that without having to ask somebody. I ain't got to explain. Well, I'm getting up at 2 in the morning to work because you don't have to deal with any of that. And that's not, and that's what's more attractive to me, my freedom, my autonomy. So that's not worth me giving it up for the constraints of a marriage. Now, am I saying I can sit up here in a year and be like, I'm getting married? The right
Yeah,
woman could come along. She's gonna have to hit
yeah.
certain criteria. But for right
Mhm.
now, and what I'm hearing a lot of us saying, we good. We good.
I told Real Life and my other friends this. Every relationship I've been in, every relationship I've every relationship I've been in, it is not peaceful. I I only have peace when I'm single.
Me
Uh,
too.
I mean,
I
I think
I
it's because
never
you
been
picked the
in a
wrong person
relationship
too.
that brought peace.
Yeah, because
What?
having peace ain't the same as having a peace. That's what a lot of me. That's what we mess up. We think
Yeah.
having in-house stuff and having a woman right there, and that's peace. That's not peace. That's complacency.
But the
So,
thing, oh, go ahead, Ruth.
so I think that a lot of men and a lot of women are used to chaotic and toxic situations, and
Mhm.
I don't think they know how to. I think if a person was actually in a healthy, real relationship where it was not toxic, a lot of people wouldn't know what to do, bro.
Yeah, they don't. They
A
be
lot of people
bored.
will fuck.
They self sabotage. Like
Yeah.
if you're a good dude and you meet a woman, she'll self sabotage because she's not used to a healthy relationship. And that's
Yeah.
just another thing too. I've been in therapy for years. I've worked on myself, so I will be coming into something a lot healthier. And if that person ain't at a certain point of healing, it's not gonna work anyway. Because if a woman's not in therapy, that's a red flag for me. I'm sorry. If a woman's not conservative, that's a red flag for me. If a woman has certain tendencies, that's a red flag for me. Not because and I'm not a misogynist at all. I love women. But at the same time, I have to protect my peace and my goals and what God got for me. And maybe this is the way it is right now, but just marriage is just, people need to sit down and do some healing. And all this political stuff is just a macrocosm for stuff we've been had going on. The reason the world is this country is so divisive right now is because we hadn't been able to have conversations. And now we got people too into their emotions where logic is falling to the wayside. And any society ruled by emotion almost falls. So, that's going to trickle down to marriage. It's going to trickle down to our communities. So trickle down to our pocketbooks. So until we can really get to healing, and I feel like I've done more work to really address mental health, like I have for the past 7.5 years. It's like it ain't time for that for me. It
And
doesn't have a place for me.
what I realized too, right? And this is a real situation because I've had this happen where you could be with somebody that's not used to a good relationship, so she will bring you down with her toxic ways and her always arguing to to put you in a toxic environment so it could be right when she's used to things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if she's used to a violent relationship, she gonna keep trying to do it until the dude get violent, and then that's what she right at home.
But
You
that's
know what I
but
mean?
that's her unhealed relationship trauma. That's her unhealed emotional residue. And my whole point is, folks need to be dealing with that before they try to do that to somebody else. If you not healed, if you know you had bad relationship, if you, I'm speaking in terms of anybody, men or women. If you know you have a trend of bad relationships and you don't take that time to stop it to do some self examination and seek resources, whether it be therapy, your clergy, or whatever, to try to get yourself right, you're never gonna have anything good with people.
Yeah, you
Think
get,
about
and I don't believe that opposites attract. I don't really believe that. Y'all,
it.
I mean, y'all can be a little opposite. Y'all can't be too opposite, cause that, like, I don't even like a cold house. So if it's a woman that like a house real cold, man, that's gonna be kind of tough for me, and that's something small.
Right.
But
But I don't think she that is meant like that. I think like I couldn't talk to somebody that's like me because 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 we probably gonna clash. I'm not gonna hold you.
but
So like
but when people say that, when people say that, I always push back with this. If you clash looking in the mirror, then maybe that's something you got to work on. You shouldn't clash with yourself.
Hmm.
You should.
nah, you
I don't.
couldn't.
I don't feel you should clash with yourself. If you
Right.
clash with yourself, then that means you don't. If you the flaws in you that you see, you don't like that in somebody else.
Right. And another thing too, you can't go into any relationship. And I learned this. This was got me off 10-year cocaine habit and addressing my mental health. I've been clean 7.5 years over that. But
Congrats.
accountability. If you don't
Congratulations.
have a, if you don't engender and build and fortify a sense of accountability in yourself, you're not gonna have any relationship, whether it be with a woman, whether it be with the man that cut the meat at the deli for you.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't have a sense of accountability and you don't have a sense of wholeness and fullness and faith and whatever you need, and you're not as healthy as possible, everything it's like building a house on sand. You can build as opulent and eloquent as beautifully as you want, but if you don't have a foundation there, it's gonna slide into the sea. And that's what happened with a lot of relationships. And the one thing too, I got married at 23, bought my first house at 23.
okay,
I'm
okay,
not the
that's
same person. I'm not the person now I was 24 years ago.
right.
So you changed. I noticed me and my wife, we changed. We didn't I mean, we changed as people throughout our marriage. So yeah, we was all into it, but 10 years in, it's like it just happens that way sometimes. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
think I
oh, go ahead.
I think what people should do, if you're gonna get married, do premarital counseling, whether it's with your pastor, whether it's with a therapist. Talk about all this stuff that can come up later. Y'all should be attuned and equally yoked on how y'all go raise kids. Y'all should be attuned on finances. Y'all should be on the same page. If you not, you ain't got no business saying I do or
Yeah,
shacking or
I,
shacking.
I don't want no woman that's bad with money, cause that's a deal breaker for me. Cause I know
Mhm.
how that works. You gonna spend all your money, then I'm gonna have to pick up the slack all the time. I don't want no woman that's financially irresponsible. That's just a deal breaker. I
And
don't
if
want
you
to with that every month.
And if you're a man and you know you ain't good with money, then find your woman that is good with money to be a partner with. See,
Yeah,
I'm looking for a partner. I don't need all that. If I got a partner of mind and equally yoked in all those ways,
yeah,
I
yeah,
I get married tomorrow. The right woman was in front of me. But
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Now that opposite track, I guess it's like let her be strong where you weak, but like me,
Shut up.
that. So I kind of feel you on that. If I'm pretty sure that's what you meant, Rule. But I can't. But I always try to work on myself too, my weak points. But like that finance, I'm like pretty logical with my finances for the most part. So I just can't hang with a woman that's just erratic and just she gonna go to the casino and spend everything.
Mhm.
I
But what
can't.
you gonna do? I don't spend no money. Like nigga, but I
Yeah,
gotta tell you a story. But real talk, I think what I meant by the opposites attract. Like so, I'm a pretty cool, laid back type person. I'm a homebody. So if I get with somebody, or I try to be equally yoked with somebody. I want somebody that's gonna kind of bring me out my comfort zone. It's like, hey, let's go here. Let's try to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let me be too comfortable because I don't want to be complacent. That's what I meant by opposite.
But yeah,
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
but
So let me ask you guys this: since we're talking about marriage, Aisha Curry's, Steph Curry's wife, she been in the she been in the headlines lately because Aisha Curry was just like, this is not what she signed up for as far as marriage. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to have kids. You know what I mean? I like she really kind of putting stuff in the bad. Well, she really kind of making stuff look like, why are you with this woman? Because she don't even respect you. How do you guys feel about what she said? If you guys have seen it,
She
you
got it
know,
too good. She had it too good. She had it too good. She got everything that most women say they want, and she's not happy. Because to put your husband on blast like that publicly, it's some deeper stuff going on at the house. I could see him being like, you know what? I give a half my stuff to get rid of her after that. Because when you embarrass your husband, your man publicly like that, that's systemic or something really wrong in that marriage. And like I hear a lot of people saying, man, she need to shut up because she got it good. But maybe that's not what she need. Maybe that's not her fulfillment. Maybe she need a dude with no money that she can grind and build her business with. Everybody needs something different. And at different stages of your life, you're gonna require certain things.
yeah, I think a lot of people just want what they don't have because if 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 she didn't have her situation, then she was like, oh, I focused on career. I wish I would have had kids. So it's like I think she just wanted what she don't got, and most women ain't with a Steph Curry. They're like, I love to have a rich man, and I don't gotta work unless I want to. They love that life
But
because
you know how
they
yeah,
doing a get up and go to work every day, and it's hard and they stressing. So
right.
I think that's some of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of it too is guys are looking around and seeing like if Steph Curry is this guy that's a public figure and we see him doing everything right that we know of, being a good father, and she's still not happy, what chance I got?
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, it's like, bruh, yeah,
this how I look at it, right? Like how are you jealous of your husband? Like I look at it like, bro, you just seem like like you're not getting the attention that you feel you deserve, but Steph's getting the attention. Like, bro, he's a basketball player,
yeah,
and then she sits up here and talk about so I didn't ever want to be a housewife. I got goals and I had dreams too. Like, bro, you can still do your dreams. Like,
but
if anything, if anything, you have the platform now because Steph got the money. He could put you in a position to put you in a better place. But now you sit up here and you sit up here and talk about how you didn't want to have kids. You damn near don't want to be married. You. I just feel like you want a lot of guys' attention. And maybe she didn't have her whole phase. I don't know. People
yeah.
people got mad at me when I said that. Like, bro, she like I had my whole phase. Michael, he probably like
It's
it's something that
funny.
you do.
Do you know
So
how many
like,
women? Do you know how many women say they had a whole phase now? I never had a whole phase. I'm 47. I never had a whole phase. And these women just I had a whole phase. I'm in a whole phase. It's like,
yeah, if they did have one back in the day, they didn't advertise it.
yeah, now they proud of it. They act like if you they come at me like if you didn't have one, what's wrong with you? That's not what I'm looking for. That's not who I am. I don't want a hoe. I don't want a woman that's I want a woman that's single in thought, single in focus, and single on building something with me. And these women out here that I've encountered, maybe it's just me. They are not about that life. They cool for about 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Then after that, it's like, okay,
What
I'm
what
out.
about what about when you do find a conservative woman? Do y'all jail? Do you still have other issues
I
with
ain't
them?
found one yet. I ain't
You ain't
found one yet.
you ain't found one conservative woman
Well, I
yet?
really just not started speaking out as formally as a conservative maybe a month ago, and I'm really not focused on that. I mean, I'm not on Facebook dating or nothing like that. And my thing, if
Okay.
somebody see me and they like me and they want to slide in my DM, fine, I'll talk to you. But it's
Man,
just as far as me, I don't want to be out there like I'm looking for a woman that's conservative, decent credit, big booty. I'm not gonna do that to nobody. I'm gonna take you as you are. But the
Yeah.
last girl I dated for a while, she was Mexican, but she
okay.
was very liberal. She was a
Oh
fan
yeah,
of
I
Jam
remember
and
that. I
Crockett.
remember that.
I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, I remember
Yeah,
her.
right. She was a fan of Jam and Crockett. I don't like Jam and Crockett. We clashed right there. So then when I started telling her I was a black conservative and really just talking my views, she said, I don't see how you as a black man can think like that. I'm like, girl, you need to get the hell off my phone. How
You
is you, as somebody non-black, gonna say that to me? As a woman, you are so tone deaf. I'm done. That's how quick it will. It don't. I don't have to see red flags. Man, I said yellow like I'm stopping.
but being that you like me personally, I like Jasmine Cracker, right? But
Right.
so if if you like if you got conservative views, man, don't even waste your time with a liberal woman. It's not gonna work. That's why I'm saying you gotta go on them platforms where they, cause they out there. They out there now. Like like Candace Owens, they out there, man. So but like you can't. That's just like it's certain things in a woman. Like in my case, if she ain't cool with my disability when I was younger, I used to be like, man, let me give her time to get comfortable with it. But what I learned, if they not comfortable on day one, they never get comfortable with it. So as I
Mhm.
got older, I'm like, okay, if you ain't accepting this on day one, I ain't gonna waste my time with you. But what they'll do is they not really cool with your disability. They got issues, but they cool with you paying for dates and shit.
Here's the
They
thing: as long as you got money, you cool.
Yeah, they cool with you paying for days, giving them money, doing stuff for them. They all that's cool. They'll
Yeah.
still take it. So they'll still take whatever you giving them. You know.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, man. You just
Because
gotta.
because because relationships and marriages has become beneficial
Transaction.
now. Yeah,
Transaction. Yeah.
transactional beneficial is more of what can you do for me?
Hmm.
Like you got to be able to do this for me before I even think about going that right with you. You
And
feel me? Like
ain't it how funny how women get mad now when a man asks what they've always asked us, which is what do you bring to the table?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're a
yeah.
man and ask that, oh, you will get roasted.
Yeah, they can, but they ask you that no. Uh, uh, um, this recently happened to me like a week ago. So I got a female friend. She'd be like, "Oh, you a good," cause she married. So she like, "Man, Michael, you a good dude." She just randomly be trying to hook me up with people sometimes. So she just randomly, unbeknownst to me, tried to hook me up with this woman. So the
Mhm.
woman was like, "Well, how he gon' how he gonna protect me? Because I got a disability." So I'm like, she like, how you gonna protect me, be a provider, blah 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 blah. So that's what they looking for that protection off the rip. But I'm like, man, for me, if that's an issue, then go ahead, cause I ain't about to uh fight nobody, So I mean, if something happened, we gotta figure it out. But that was like, but what I'm saying, that's the first question she asked, like, how he gonna be a provider and a protector? So, and that's when you was talking about loyalty. Can you imagine putting your life on the line for somebody that's disloyal and don't even respect you?
That's the thing. See, women want all these things, but they don't understand, babe. You might not be worth it.
Yeah,
You might want 20 million, but you working on a $20 budget. You ain't there. Not saying that I'm there, not saying that we there, but I think people overvalue themselves. I think people are selfish. I
somebody
think
got
that
my
that
door.
we are very self-absorbed society now, and it lends itself to the degradation of marriage in our society.
because Michael, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would have been like, what what are you doing that I gotta protect you? You know what I mean? Like, what's up with it? Like, man, on some real, like, are you like you in the streets? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain things I'm not about to deal with.
Yeah, somebody got my door. I'll be right back, dog.
All right, man. Yeah, man. I don't know about what's going on with Aisha Curry, but like, I'm like, yo, this ain't going. She felt like this for a while though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. See, when a woman say something, she ain't just saying it the first time she feel it. She been feeling it for a while. She been ruminating. She been thinking about it. So by the time she verbalize it, oh, you already know. You already done.
Right. Yeah. And somebody was like, "Yo, Aisha Curry and Steph, they look related." Like, I ain't think about it until I was like, "Damn, what the fuck
Mhm.
is going on here?"
I don't know. I don't know. But marriage is a good thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I actually fought for my marriage when I was married, but I just think a lot of people just need to work on themselves and kind of leave that alone for right now and not endeavor into it when you're not ready, because what it does, it cheapens the whole institutions. It's so easy for people to get married, but usually the divorce doesn't favor the man. And if a man, how you expect a man to go into matrimony knowing that, one, the way these women cut out nowadays, they gonna check out soon. They friends tell them something, or something else become fashionable. Or they think the grass is greener, and you're gonna lose half your stuff. You're gonna have your access to your kids possibly inhibited. Who wants to sign up for that?
Yeah, they say most women file for divorce.
Yeah,
Most.
that's true. That's true. They say 70
Because
to 68 to 75% of divorces are initiated by the woman.
Yeah.
because
So I
because
mean,
women because women move off of emotions. Men move
mhm.
off of logic. So soon as a woman's not happy or she not getting what she wants, she's ready to she's ready to push that divorce button.
And who wants to deal with that? Why
I,
why why deal with that? Just being honest, fellas. Why deal with it?
yeah, it's kind of. I was watching Kendra G. If y'all know who that is, I was watching a show one day. This lady called in and said she was in a marriage for 15 years. The good dude to her, good dude. Brought the money home, never cheated. She said she left him because she wanted to have sex with this dude that she knew. So she got divorced.
Yeah, that's what they do.
She says they got divorced. They had sex. He was a 1 minute man. They not together now. So Kendra G like, do you regret it? She like, yeah, but she can't go back because he like, you know what happened. Now she looks stupid. So it's like
Yeah, and
maybe,
see,
maybe
yeah,
she didn't get to have her whole phase and got married young. But I get okay, I get that. But you gave up all that just to have sex with a dude that you barely knew. That's
because
They do
crazy.
that. They
because
do that, bro.
society has destroyed the women's virtue. Many women, some women's virtue, where chastity used to be a thing, and it's like the virginity used to be protected. You couldn't just give it away. But see, here's the thing: now, as a man, I'm gonna protect my peace like a woman protects her virginity.
Yeah,
That's a
That's what I'm
fact.
gonna do. That's
That's a
mine in
real
my heart.
statement.
man, that's a t-shirt right there. You ain't telling no lie, man.
Real statement.
Right.
I be on that right now. The
Value.
last situation I was in, um, man, she was just randomly trying to buy me stuff, and I'm like, nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. But but she was very very
Right.
toxic. Like if we out in public, somebody look at me is like, I see that girl looking at you, and she come over your house. She don't want to leave. She made up a lot of lies. Man, it's like, and I'm telling people like, nah, bro, she dishonest. I personally, I didn't like the way she was with her kids. I'm like, yeah, you kind of meet a new dude and you put all of that. You just kind of forget about your kids. Like I
Mhm.
went and did that, and I
It's a
told her
female
like,
that's like that, bro.
yeah, it is. I was like, man, I didn't. My mom, my grandma wasn't like that. They wasn't putting no random dude before they get. I can't be with no girl like that. I don't even respect you. So I'm telling everybody all this stuff, and they like, yeah, man, but she buying you stuff. I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's not what we looking for. We looking for peace and loyalty and respect. That's what
Yeah.
men want: peace, loyalty, respect.
And I tell her something. She don't listen. She don't take my advice. I'm like, oh, I ain't the man for you because you. I tell you something, you do what you want to do. But she went and got a tattoo of my name. Before she told
Oh
me she was
yeah.
gonna do that,
Hey,
I told her I told her not to do it. I said, don't
Yeah,
do that. We weren't even in a relationship. I'm like, why you getting a tattoo? Don't get no tattoo of my name. And then she said, and then she went and did it anyway and said, well, this what I wanted to do. And it's her body. I can't tell her what to put on her body,
you
but
can't, you
that's
can't
my
you can't
name.
stop a woman from doing what they want to do, gang.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you just gonna do what you. And we had that conversation so many times. I tell her something, and then she just do what she want to do pertaining to me. You can't do whatever when it's pertaining to me. So I'm like, nah, man,
Mhm.
that just and people still was like, oh man, she want to take you on a trip. I don't give a. She used the money to try to control me, man. I'm about morals, man. If I don't rock with your morals, I don't care how much money you get. I don't.
Speaking
I,
of control,
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, a lot of these, and that's the thing. A lot of these women morals turn me off. It's
bro.
that it's not the attractiveness. It's not what you got. If you can't give me peace, loyalty, respect, and you don't have any morals, I don't even want to talk to you. Because I wish I did have a female friend I could just talk to about stuff right now. But that ain't in the cards for me.
mm-hmm.
I would like to start that with somebody. Hey, get to know each other, talk, let things be a slow. But it's
Yeah,
like, man, you meet somebody. Okay, when you moving in, what?
yeah.
First of all, I'm not gonna move in with you. That's castrating myself. But
Oh,
these
she.
women are so quick. They so quick, especially if you're a good dude. They want to latch on. Hey, when you gonna get me pregnant? When you? I was like, whoa, slow down.
That's
Yeah.
called love bombing. That's called
You
love
know,
bombing right there.
I mean, it's
So,
a trip
so,
out here. It's a trip out here. But for me as a man, that is. But for me as a man, being the man I want to be, the father I am, and the person I'm becoming every day, it would take a certain kind of person for me to want to enter into matrimony again. For right
Yeah.
now, I just don't see the value. I just
A
so
lot of
before we
people
get out of here,
like been married, yeah. A lot, and that's another thing I pay attention to. Like people that's been married be like, "Nah, I won't do it again." Yeah, every now and then you will hear somebody say they would do it again, but especially men, especially once men get divorced, they be like, "I ain't doing that again." That's what I usually
no,
hear.
because we lose everything.
Yeah,
I mean, when I got divorced, it was an ugly divorce with my ex-wife, but I love her to death. We healed over the years since we've been divorced. Been divorced about 7.5 years. Okay, we cool now. But I'm the one that had to leave my house that I paid off.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
okay, but
that's
I'm the
tough.
one that had to be displaced. Why would I do that again?
Yeah, that's tough. And prenuptial is
It's
not
just not
really,
common sense to me.
and
Yeah, that's tough.
prenuptials aren't ironclad like they used to be.
Man,
It's
what?
yeah, it's ways around the prenup now. So
my nigga, I gotta tell y'all a
Man,
story,
half
bro.
these women can't spell. Okay, go ahead.
I ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit, because this talk about what we talking about. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been looking for a nurse. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
help me or whatever. So on Facebook, there was this nursing group. All these nurses tried to, try to get an interview or whatever. So it was this one girl,
Mhm.
this one nurse. She hit me up. She was like, what's up?" She said her name, whoop de whoop de whoop. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking to be a nurse because I I'm good with nursing, and the job I have I don't like it because she work at Wawa." She was like, "Oh," and I said, "Well, you got other people in line to be a nurse, but if we not my nurse, we could be cool." You know what I'm saying? This is me trying to make friends. This is why I don't make friends. I said,
Mhm.
if you cool, we could be friends. She was like, "Yeah, we could definitely be friends. You cute. You married?" I was like, "No." It's like, "No, bitch." And then so then we so then she was like, "All right." So I took the number. All right, now look, peep game. Like I'm this type of person. Whatever you want, I could be on that times too. That's my personality. So we talking. She liking me. We get to know each other. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Somewhere down the line, she says, "Yeah, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? One of my kids is schizophrenic." I said, "Well, that's cool with me as long as he don't put his hands on me. I'm straight." So
Mhm.
then, so then everything was cool with that. Now we got off the phone. She
Mhm.
texted me. She was like, "I want to know if me and you are girlfriend and boyfriend, are you the type to help your girlfriend and give her money when she needed it?" I said, if she
Mm,
really needed, if she really needed, but nah, I don't really do that. You feel me?
Mhm.
She was like, because I live in an apartment. And my rent is $1,600. And I'm looking like, what you telling me for? Like I don't
Right,
what you telling me for? And she said, if you can help me, here's my cash app. I said, y'all don't even use my cash app. She was
right.
like, okay, well, tell me this. Tell me this. Who takes care of your money? You and your mom? Because I know you guys so brother. I said, bitch, why does it matter?
Yeah.
So
Right.
He
so now
tried
we get into it.
already.
Yeah, so now we getting into it. So she was like, I was just wondering. I know you want to do the interview because I be telling people, yo, I could do an interview. She said, you think you can send me money, send me money to my cash app so I can put gas money so I can do the interview. I blocked that girl so quick, gang.
Man,
Like, bro, like,
you should have asked her where the dude you let bust the club up raw at to get you this baby. Where is he at? Don't ask me. Ask him.
bro,
Yeah.
these females out here ain't on nothing, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, as a woman and a man, you come to a situation, you got to be able to handle your essentials. You can't be asking for money right off the rip.
I mean,
You
here's my thing.
right off.
I don't mind if she need $20 or $30. She long gas. She want. I send her something for lunch, but you talking about you got a whole kid with a whole other dude. Why are you even entertaining me? Really? Shouldn't you be more focused on raising your kids than spreading your legs?
She
Yeah, man.
That's
got
the
three
priority.
grown dudes, three grown.
I've actually
Oh,
had to tell a woman one time. I was talking to this one woman. She had a kid. I actually had to tell her kid was hungry. I said, "Look, get off the phone with me and go feed your child."
man, I'm telling you, the woman I just told y'all about, man, the dude was first in her life, man. I'm talking about a dude she just met. She just met me, so she got to be like that with other dudes, because she was like
Hmm.
that with me from day one. Like I
Right.
just don't respect that, man. I,
Mhm.
I can't. I just can't get down with that.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think we done covered a lot. I'm gonna tell my brothers out here do this, man. Worry about yourself. Focus on yourself. Get yourself physically, spiritually, mentally healthy. Chase your bag, and then the female will chase you.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell y'all what my dad told me when I was 16 driving in a car, but I
Go
can't
say,
say it because I don't know who listening.
go
But
say,
some
man.
my dad told me, he said, son, don't ever chase pussy, let pussy chase you.
Yeah,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
that's the way to go.
If you being the best man and being trying to be the best individual and the best
Yeah,
human being that you can be, don't worry about it. You ain't got to place no personal ad. God will serve the right person up for you.
yeah. Make yourself the best version of you. They gonna come to you. You ain't gotta
Yeah.
worry about
Or you might realize you all right without them. See,
it.
once you know yourself, you have clear insight as to who you are and what you really want and what you really need. But so many of us, like I said, me at 30 is not me now. Now I have such a better understanding of what I need for my spirit and what I expect out of a mate, but also what I can extend to a mate.
Yeah,
I know how to love in the right way now, and it takes time. And a lot of people are unhealed and don't know how to love for many reasons. A lot of reasons too. Why I think women, I don't want to say women, the reason why we counter this with some women is they didn't have a father in the home. They don't know what a man is. They don't know what masculinity is.
Right, they look at how a man is because they listen to their moms and shit.
Yeah, they don't know. They're judging their masculinity off of what other women say. What oftentimes,
That's a
yeah,
fact.
your mama can keep a man. So how's she gonna tell you anything?
yeah,
That's
man.
a
It's
fact.
yeah, because if they telling you make sure this man got some money, make sure the man. I mean, a man supposed to come to the table with some money, but the way they said today is like get what you can get out that man, and then
Yeah.
I
And have you two or three on the side. Have one man you call when your bills due. Have another
know,
man you call when you need to get bust down. Have another man when you want to go shopping. That's how they operate.
I say this, lady, but when you say this to ladies, they don't want to agree. If you dating somebody and you going on a date, woman will be like, "Well, you think I'm gonna give you some sex because you bought me a meal?" Cool, I respect it. How about until we get to that point, we just go on dates, but we pay for ourselves. We go Dutch on
Yeah.
dates until we really get to know each other. I ain't spending no money, you ain't giving up your body. But women don't really want to do that
So
because
we
they
talking on
want
the
to
phone
they
till I
want
like you, bro. I'm not about to go on no date with you. We talking on the phone till because I don't have time for no wasted ass energy. Like
I
man,
was I was ta- I was talking to this one woman a couple years ago, and some kind of way, and it was going good. She seemed like she was down and all, but some happened, and she was like, "Well, I don't think we should talk anymore." I said, "Okay, bye." She was like, "That's you're not gonna fight? Fight for what?
yeah, you said you don't want to talk no more. Huh?
I'm gone. I'm not finna chase you. I'm not finna pursue you. I don't have that kind of energy. That's a young man's game. That's a fool's game. When we get about 47, we learn men had need to attract, not chase.
Yeah,
And we
fine,
getting
fine.
that wrong. See, we wouldn't want to be chased. No, I want to attract you. I don't want to have to chase you.
Right. Because they're gonna make the women you gotta chase, you're gonna have to jump through hoops of fire. When a woman
Yeah,
really like you, it's a lot easier. If she already like you, it's just so much easier.
yeah,
Then you
yeah.
got
And see things, if you chasing, you racing against 10 other dudes and don't know it.
that's a fact. That's what they say now. One
You
lady
go
told
kick it
me,
with
one
her
girl,
Netflix and she as soon as you
bro, one woman
great.
told me every woman likes a little chase. Not me. I'm in a whole wheelchair. What I'm doing?
yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
Yo,
me showing you who I am, see, here's my thing. If I let you in that area with me, where I'm even entertaining you in that way, that's all the chase you gonna get. That's me letting you in. I'm not
yeah.
finna sit up there and just pursue. I'm not saying I won't court, but the way these women want it nowadays, mm-mm, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
it's
man.
not.
Well,
Not
It's
for
been a
me.
great show,
And
man.
I,
this been a amazing show, man. Hey George, thanks for coming on, man.
thank
Tell
you,
the
thank you
people.
for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Oh no, we appreciate you, man. Tell everybody where they can how they can stay in contact with you.
All right. Right now, I got things popping on my Facebook profile. So please join me. Sign up, friend me on Facebook, George P. Brooks. My nonprofit Meta Association been around 7.5 years. Got some exciting programs we're doing to address mental health in the Black community and all communities. So you can reach us at www.meta association.org. So we're doing a lot of work in community. I'm working on 4 to 6 programs right now that I'm looking to get funding for. If you follow me on Facebook, you have ways to donate because I've been doing this 7.5 years on disability. No donation, no grant. Y'all know what they're like.
Right,
You
right,
know
right.
what you get on this. So imagine for the past 7 years, I've been having to feed myself on that money, get medication, take care of my health, do all that, deal with all the stuff I've been through. Off that
Mm.
little $1,000 $1,500 a month, but I kept my nonprofit going. We kept doing programs. We kept being involved in the community. So now I need people's support. I've done the work. I put the blood in. Help me help us.
That's amazing, man.
Thank you.
That's fun. I like that. Michael, go ahead and give out your socials here.
Man, TikTok, I am Michael57. Instagram, Michael57 _ Facebook, Michael Watson. I'm on Fanbase. I am Michael57. Follow me. I got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Just hit me on social media. You'll know everything that's going on with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Real Life NASA. You can follow me on Facebook at Real Life NASA. Hey man, make sure you guys support my homie George, man. He got some real stuff going, powerful stuff too. And he sent me a whole thing to my inbox. And I was like, does he want me to talk about this on the show? Because I don't know if
Now
we
I'm
got that
just
much
sending
time.
stuff. Right now, I'm just writing. I feel like this God put me in a point of rest right now. Like I stepped down the CEO of my nonprofit for a while. I handed it off to somebody. So I can rest physically, spiritually, and mentally. And the way it's manifesting itself, I'm just doing a lot of writing. So I got a book, hopefully be coming out by the end of the year. Essays, thoughts, philosophy, my pain, everything. So I'm just bearing my soul in the hopes that it inspires somebody and helps somebody.
Well, man, that's
Right, right.
amazing. Man.
I greatly appreciate that, bro. That's fire.
Thank you.
But you can follow me on Facebook. I'm not on TikTok well, I am on TikTok, but I don't use it. Um, but I am on Instagram at Rude Life Period NASA. I'm on Threads, Rude Life Period NASA. Oh, and my project's out. God Protects the Handicap.
Mhm.
Definitely fire. George, I sent it to you so you can check it out. I got more days coming, and man, this been a great show.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna tell y'all when we coming back. I'm gonna just say, see y'all soon, man.
Yeah.
See
All
y'all
right.
soon.
Stay blessed. Stay blessed, everyone.
Good, but
Want it.
Now.